Hi, I wanted to show you a little bit about Edpuzzle. The thing I wanted to show you is how you could create and edit videos to make them more interactive for your students. It was easy to set up this account. You just need your standard username and email to get that started. As you can see, I'm here at the Discovery page, which gives you three options. You can go to the community, which has a bunch of videos that are already created. So if you look down here, if you wanted to do an interactive video about weather versus climate, you could use this one. And if it has the teardrop represents how many questions. So there's 9 questions and the video is 4 minutes and 32 seconds. If your school, if you have other peers that are involved in using this, they will have their stuff published at your school, because when you set up your account, it's going to ask you what your school is. You can also search for YouTube for videos, and you can take those videos and then you can edit and cut them as you see pleased. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. I had searched for place value up here in the URL, as you can see, and then I was able to pull up the video of my choice. So once I do that search, I was able to find the video that I wanted to use. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Once I selected the video that I wanted to use, I wanted to go in and edit it. The great thing about this to help make them interactive is you can add questions, which is what I've done. I preloaded questions on here to help my students be more interactive so that I can check their understanding, and then I can also see if they're paying attention. The great thing about this is once you put those multiple choice questions in there or an open-ended question, the students are not allowed to move on to the next part of the video until they've answered that question. Hopefully they're answering them accurately, or at least trying, so that you can get a good idea of their understanding. So you also have the availability to cut videos, even if it's not your original video. So if there was an introduction to this video that I didn't want my students to see, I would select that and I could cut out the parts that I didn't want them to see. I could do chapter books and I could record my voice reading the chapter books. But for this case, this is a song from Number Rock, and I wanted to add some multiple choice questions. You can see that there's multiple choice, open-ended for essay, and then a note just to let students know that maybe you want to bring their attention to something particular at that part of the video. So to add a multiple choice, you take your cursor and you take it to the place where you're going to want to put that multiple choice question, which you can see I've done that already. You can see I have 3 multiple choice questions and at the seconds and the minutes of where I have placed those. Once you've selected that, you would enter in your questions, and this is what the student sees, and they are required to pick one. Now obviously it tells them the answer here because this is my version, but on the student's answer it will not tell them that. And then they would hit continue and the video would resume. I think this would be a great tool to use for interaction, to maybe gauge understanding for most of them. And I think that students would be able to do this. It seems pretty simple and straightforward. I hope you take time to check it out. I appreciate you taking time with me to discover this, and it's a great tool to implement into your classroom.